Hello and welcome back to Proactive New York. I'm Christine Corrado. With me right now is Alain Ghiai, CEO at GlobeX Data. Alain, great to see you again. How are you?
Great to seeing you, Christine, and hi to everybody out there who's watching.
Alain, today you launched your secure encrypted email and messaging service and Sekur Pro. Can you tell us a little bit more about them?
Yeah, so Sekur is a bundle, is a communication bundle. It comes with an encrypted email account and a messenger service. It's both available on the web and on iOS and Android. Essentially, it's the basic tool for anybody that needs to have a proper secure email and a messaging application without having to put your phone number when you register for it. We have a whole bunch of security by design feature. Our email lets you send an email to anyone outside of your network via Secure Send, our technology that's anti-phishing. It lets a recipient click on a link and then they open the email. They're in Switzerland in our server and they can reply the same way without having to register to Secure, which is very unique. You have features like password protect, read limit, and self-destruct timer on the email. The messaging application is like any other messaging, just like a WhatsApp or anything else, except that, of course, like everything we do, it's encrypted with our proprietary encryption. All the data goes through and is stored in Switzerland, and we don't require your phone number to buy the application, and we don't social engineer your address book, which is where most of the hacks happen. So you can send a message, it's got self-destruct timer, you can do a file share. So that's secure. It starts at $9.99 a month. Globally, we will have Canadian, Australian pricing as well. We're looking at $9.99 Canadian dollar for anybody buys it from a Canadian IP address. And then we have Sekur Pro, which is $49.99 a month per user. And that comes with all the features of Sekur plus an encrypted video and voice conferencing system from the web. So those are the two services. The most popular will be Sekur, and it comes with multiple accounts as well. And the multiple account like Team Pro, and SME are able to, they let companies host their own domain site with our servers in Switzerland as well. So you could have your @company.com email and not just @secure.com.
Well, we are seeing a lot of companies facing a lot of different hacks right now. Can you kind of talk a bit about how your services are maybe different from your competitors out there?
Sure. So aside from these security and privacy by design features, such as no social engineering, no phone number, etc. on the app, what we do is we have two things that we do that nobody else does. We have our virtual vault technology, which segregates each user from another in a virtual disk. And this creates a lot of processing power, which most companies wouldn't do for you because it's expensive to do that. So with Virtual Vault, it quasi-guarantees you, I never say 100%, but it guarantees you that at least your data will never be stolen. We've never suffered a hack since we started in Switzerland in 2007. Hopefully that'll continue, but if it were to happen, still nobody can take your data. Then we have Helix, which is our technology to connect to the server. It's like a solid pipe that connects your device to the servers in Switzerland. And this is how you communicate back and forth between each user, because the users transact and communicate only through a server environment. The difference with other companies is that 99% of them use open source coding. We don't use open source coding, so it cannot be reverse engineered. And they use technologies that are prone to man-in-the-middle attack. So if you communicate from person A to person B, a lot of time that communication can be intercepted without the knowledge of the users. And that's how people can read each other's messages and emails and so forth. So we are very unique in that sense. And thirdly, is we don't use any third-party platform. So we don't use Amazon Web Service, we don't use Microsoft Azure platform or Google Cloud. We have our own platform, and that's a massive difference. And this is where, you have that quality that you pay for and that privacy.
Well, you mentioned looking at launching this Canadian pricing. What specific geographies are you focused on right now in terms of this launch?
So right now we have partnerships in 35 countries. So over the next 2 to 4 weeks, we are going to deploy with all our partners all over Latin America, South Asia, Europe as well. Of course, the US and Canada is the first one that's going to launch as of this coming week. We are talking to some people in Australia as well. So over the next 4 weeks, we're going to be in all the markets that we have signed agreement with. We recently have been discussing with some partners in Africa, and I think Africa is a very promising business for us because they are one of the most hacked countries are in Africa, and they really need that kind of technology. We have boots on the ground, new partnerships that we're developing. So I think first it's going to be US and Canada, and in 4 weeks it's going to be deployed throughout all our partners worldwide. We do have a lot of demand for it. In the Bahamas, for example, we're discussing with some financial institution. In Mexico, we're talking with some. So this has been an anticipated product.
Well, you do have these kind of different levels of pricing. Is there one in particular that you think might be the most popular moving forward?
I think because for example, our telco in Latin America just wants the messenger part. So I think when we're discussing with telecom operator, they may just do the messenger because they say it's the WhatsApp for business, and that would be in the range of maybe like $3.99 or $2.99 a month or $3 a month. If you look at the Sekur application, the bundle, that probably will be our most popular ever. And we do plan to launch directly to consumers in the US to 2 million people. We'll see what we get out of that. But if you buy something, if you have privacy and security for under $10 a month with 100 gig of storage, your privacy in Switzerland, there is nobody that comes close to that. So I think that will be the most popular plan.
And the last time we spoke, we did talk about your Remax partnership. Is there anything else that's kind of similar that you're looking at, that you're in talks with, that maybe you can share here, or just not yet?
Well, we are looking now at other real estate, more boutique. I mean, boutique that may have 2,000 agents. That's boutique in the US. But we are looking at probably in Q1 of next year, pushing more into the real estate sector. We are discussing with some central banks in the world about using Sekur, especially the Secure file share application of it. We are discussing with an international organization in Africa, and we are close to signing a deal in the Middle East. So these are the deals that will come up. But definitely, I would say in the real estate sector, we're going to push heavily in the US to other real estate companies. And after that is financial organizations, banks, brokerage houses. There's a lot. And we are going to develop a new partnership, a new relationship in Australia, which we will own 100% of it. And we're probably going to open our office in the next 4 weeks. We have boots in the ground, and that'll be also in the financial sector, hopefully.
It's such an exciting time for you. I'm looking forward to following your progress. Alain, thanks so much.
Thank you, Christine. Thanks, everyone, for following us. And if I may say, follow us on Twitter at GlobeX Data, and you get to see all our news and all related news to cyber hack and cybersecurity.